You said what? Who was that, Spencer? Yeah, let's do a poll in the room. I got Pacquiao. I'm going with Pacquiao. Marios.
All right. Oh, let me get ready for y'all. Y'all finna see boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? What up? Hey, this is another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet. You know, we always got a couple council members up in here, man. They'll be here shortly, man. Listen, we got a crazy week of boxing. It is insane. You know, it's we got the return of Pac-Man. He done came about the office, guys. He's fresh on the scene. Let me not say fresh. I mean, he's 40 plus. He ain't fresh on the scene, but he's back on the scene after what 2-3 year layoff. Coming here taking on WBC champion Mario Barrios. I feel a type of way about it. You know, I mean, Pac-Man, I feel like these are little shots at Mayweather. Y'all, I mean, you know, ride with me for a little bit and, you know, see where I'm trying to go with this, right? So the narrative, not even really a narrative. It is. We look at Floyd as the greatest of all time, right? And now Floyd is doing these one-offs, these exhibitions, you know, and doing this type of stuff like that, right? Pac-Man, he's coming back in the game, and he's fighting legit champions. You know what I mean? I think these are like little short digs and shots at Floyd for people to start saying that Pac is the best ever. You know, he came in 40 plus. He challenged a real champion. He ain't doing no exhibitions like Floyd. He ain't doing. I mean, that's the type of conversation I'm thinking Pac-Man is trying to get people to start having by doing these type of things that he's doing, because we know good and goddamn well that this dude shouldn't be going here and fighting no Barrios. I mean, the last real fight he had, he got destroyed. He got destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest, like, what we doing? Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, Pac-Man, I mean, I don't think this ain't what the game was about, dog. Like, where Pac was before, I feel like he could have went out on top. He didn't have to come back and fight Keith Thurman. He didn't have to fight Ugas. Like, he didn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why, bro? You made enough money. You've done eight division world champion. Or not eight division world champion. It's eight division world champion. It don't even matter. This fool fought in 8 divisions. That is insane. That is insane. And then you look at him where, you know, he's been I don't know if he was a president of the country or he was in office. I don't know what his actual position was over there in the Philippines. But it couldn't have been that damn good because he wanted to come back and fight so fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. You know, I want y'all, you know, and shout out to God boxing, man. You know, nah, he damn sure didn't want to. He said he didn't want to fight Bud, though. He definitely wasn't finna fight Bud. Let's come on, what we doing? He wasn't doing that. I mean, he didn't want to fight Bud at 47. That's when they really set him up for the kill. Before he fought the Australian dude that robbed him. You know, Bob never just wanted to feed him. He never want to feed him to Bud. Bud was gonna kill him back at 47 for sure, 100%. Pacquiao was done. I love Pac-Man. I feel you know, creative, great fighter, fighting different kind of spurts in and out, blah blah blah, all this great shit. But Terrence Bud Crawford is just a different type of animal. Enough about that. Now let's get we got a couple members that pulled up. We're gonna start with my guy Specs, man. We're going to the UK with this right now, man. I'm finna bring my guy Specs up here and we finna get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Specs.
Joe.
What's the dilly, man?
What's good, my bro? I'm good, man.
Yeah, we here, man. We here.
Mm.
We talking Pac-Man and Barrios, bro.
Mm.
You know, tell me your thoughts on that fight, man. The fight, you know, if you're a boxing fan, you're a fight fan, you up for it. But, you know, tell me your thoughts on Pac-Man jumping in the ring at 40 plus, you know, fighting a young killer like Mario Barrios, an improved killer like Mario Barrios.
Yeah, like first and foremost, I want to know what his and Mauricio Suleiman's relationship is like, because how comes
Yeah,
he's able to skip the queue like this?
man.
Like,
Unranked
if,
getting a title shot.
yeah, like, where's he been?
Unranked.
Where he just popped up out the blue and just walked into a title fight just like that at his
Yeah.
age. I mean, the other day he was campaigning to be the president, and all of a sudden now he's back here looking at gifted the opportunity for a WBC strap. Now I'm just a bit like, I mean, this is typical of the WBCs, you know what I'm saying? Typical inconsistencies, typical favoritism. I mean, it was a bit confusing to me. It didn't make any sense. But now, like, we're at fight week. The fights are breast, and I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Pacquiao looked weird in his in that exhibition that he was in. He looked weird. He looked strange.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know whether he intentionally trained. I don't know whether this was age. I don't know whether it was a mixture of both. But I don't think he'll win this fight.
Mm.
I don't think he'll win this fight.
Mm. And I'm with you, man, because Pac-Man is it's so crazy to try to describe him because the dude had a hell of a career. I mean, resume just I'm talking about, bro. That boy resume is crazy.
Flawless.
You know, but I'm real big on energy specs. Like the first thing I don't even know why I did this, but the first thing I did when I saw Pacquiao walk into the room, I looked right at that man's wife, dog. Her face told it all, bro. If you look at that woman's face, bro, she's not happy about this shit at all.
Okay, yeah, that
And
I mean,
rightfully so, you know, rightfully so. He's done all he has to do in the game. The money, the fame, the accolades, all check boxes for Manny Pacquiao. So, like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? This could put you in a real bad place.
it's
You
true.
see? You know, to be honest, Specs, it's like, you know, I play football, so I'm gonna go with a football comparison, right?
Mm.
Tom Brady.
Mm.
Tom stayed a little too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up costing him his family at the end of the day. The wins, the MVPs, the Super Bowls, he had it all. It's like, what are you chasing at this point? They already calling you the GOAT. They already saying you the best ever. It's like, bro, what else do you want? You got your wife and your kids at home, your family. Like, you don't want to be there? Because that's what it seemed like. Because you know football takes so much of your time.
Yeah.
From meetings to practice to getting your body ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you away from your family a lot. But to be in a position like a Tom Brady or a Pacquiao to where, okay, all that was in the past. Like, you was away from your family for a long enough time. You sacrificed that to win these titles. You sacrificed that to get here.
Yeah.
And now you here and like, it's like, you don't want to like enjoy and reap the benefits of everything that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you want more. It's like, I'm not done yet. Like, bro, you've been done. Bro, you got 7 damn Super Bowl rings, bro. What are you talking about? That will never, who knows when we'll see that again?
Exactly.
Maybe Mahomes, maybe, but that ain't no guarantee. Ain't no guarantee.
You see, do you think that he's addicted to competition though?
Absolutely, bro. All you got to do is listen to him talk.
Yeah.
He's trying to find reasons to go at people because he's won so much. So he has to look. He has to try to create. adversaries. Like he has to like make this shit up because you know what I'm saying. It's too much. This dude. I mean, just like Pac, man. All the records, the accolades are there. The resume is there. There's nothing you can dispute when you talk about him being an all-time great. There's nothing to dispute it. But the fact that these dudes stayed a little too long, bro, it ended up costing them dudes way more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Tom Brady would want to get his family back for the extra season that he, for no reason. And they didn't even go to the Super Bowl that season. They didn't even go. So you risk your family for that? It doesn't make sense. And I'm looking at Pac-Man wife, and she just looked like she's sick of that shit. She's like, she's good on Manny ass. Like, this nigga just don't get knocked out. Because if he get knocked, it might be real bad. Because you remember that one, though? I can't even remember the particular fight it was, but when they showed her feeding him, that was way before Ugas, right? Or was that the Ugas fight where she was feeding? I don't know.
But wait, you talking about the one man, the Marquez?
Marquez, yeah.
Where he got knocked out face down.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that sequence, the feints in, getting caught at right on the bell, like
shit like that. And now he's way older. And he's going against a youngin that he's definitely one of the top dogs at 47. And Mario Barrios is so much improved. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting, man. You know what? Let me bring all the members up here, man. We're gonna bring Chaz up here. Let's get his thoughts on this, man. Let's bring Chaz up, man.
The fight aside.
Yo, Chaz, what it do, man? Welcome.
What's happening?
Man, bro, if you've been listening, man, we talking about this Pac-Man and Barrios situation. You being a fighter, how do you feel about what Pac-Man is doing in this situation?
Man, I think no matter what sport you in, I think this is important. This is a lesson, and why it's important to live in the moment, bro. Live in the moment and take it all in. Because when you don't live in the moment and you take it for granted and you just trying to be a superstar, just living for the future or whatnot, you miss out on the moment and you try to double back on that moment. And this is what we're starting to see. A lot of our old athletes, a lot of our old boxers hopping in the ring when they shouldn't be, and I think this is a case of it. Pac-Man didn't live in the moment. I don't know what happened to him trying to be president. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Probably ain't win the votes, which is crazy.
So now
that country to vote for him.
Simple as that. I guess I'll say it's to any athlete out there, bro. Live in the moment. Because if you don't live in the moment, you're gonna be 50, 60 something, still trying to chase that. I don't know, the feeling you get from fighting under the lights, I guess. I don't know. But Barrios in 5.
Oh, you got Barrios for the knockout?
Nah, actually, yeah, I got Barrios
stoppage.
I'm gonna go Barrios late stoppage, and if he don't stop him, I think that's just the man to rack in some money, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not buying Pac-Man as a legit contender. Nah.
And that's so crazy to say because he's definitely a Hall of Famer. And to say, he's not even in contention at this, it's not really crazy because he's like, what is he, 44, 45? He's old.
Yeah,
So
I'm not just counting people out, but I'm counting him out.
All right, let's move on a little bit, man. We also got Trevor McCumbee and Diego Pacheco. Under the radar type of fight. I think it's a slugfest that we're gonna get. I don't think that fight goes the distance. I could see Pacheco probably stopping McCumbee in 7, 6. I think the skill set and he's gonna just overwhelm McCumbee. McCumbee he can punch though. He's packing something in that right hand. He can definitely punch, you know. So he does have a puncher's chance. You know, I mean, I give him that. But the skill set, I mean, his skills ain't really like this, in my opinion. You know, I don't know what you guys think. I start with you, Specs. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit, but from what you've seen on McCombie and what you know about Pacheco, who you like in that fight?
Oh man, I like Pacheco, man. Like, I really, my eyes really opened to him with how he dispatched of Steve Nelson. I really, really enjoyed that fight. I really, very much so enjoyed, because Steve Nelson came tough and ready. It was a great fight, and I saw Pacheco dispatch of him in the fashion that proved that he's a real force to be reckoned with, and I expect him to continue with that against Mr. McCombie. Like, all due respect to him, do you know what I'm saying? I think he's a tough fight. He's a very tough fight. Again, refreshing my memory of the Caleb Plant fight. Do you know what I'm saying? He was there to fight. He got a knockdown early, to my memory, very early on.
Yeah.
So he's not someone to take lightly at all. But I just think Pacheco's the superior boxer.
Yeah, I mean, like that. Chaz, what you think, man? How you feeling about that?
Yeah, simple as that. Pacheco better than him.
Just all around.
I don't think there's no need to overcomplicate that. McCombie can punch, yeah, but other than a puncher's chance, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Like I just think, yeah, Pacheco gonna overwhelm him with the skills, with the pressure. You know, let's see how it goes. Though it's a hell of a fight. It's a man. We got some fights this weekend. We got some good shit going on. And another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, kind of touched on it a little bit, but you got the return of a great. See, I did the quotations, you know what I'm saying? Because some people consider him that and some people don't. I don't know why. But Gary Russell Jr., he's back on the scene this weekend after what, 2-year layoff? Something like that. What should we expect from Gary Russell Jr.? Like, you know, is he about to campaign at 26? Is he gonna do a couple fights there, go to 30? You know, the guys he's kind of been talking about getting at, or, you know, getting to, they not at 26. You know, I don't really know, you know, when it comes to Gary Russell. I know he's very skillful. Know a couple guys that we know personally that's been around in the camp, been around Gary, seen things that Gary has done that we probably haven't seen with our own eyes. And so they put these type of labels on Gary. Let me not say the labels. Yes, they call them, you know, great and all that. But, you know, some people look at Gary and be like, well, what's so great about him? Like, what is it? Like, okay, he held that belt. He held the WBC belt for what? 7 years, 8 years, something like that, you know. And but he's complaining the whole time nobody wanted to fight him.
Man, look, man. The great. You heard him, man. You heard it right, man. The great. That man's great, bro. He's great. He's returning. Was it Castaneda? I think is his name.
Yeah.
I expect him to come in here. Look sharp. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I expect him to come in, look sharp, look amazing. You know what I mean? Come in, get some rounds in. He's definitely legendary. 126 is cracking. So I expect him to come in, look amazing, and set up the future fight. I think they're trying to set up Masayo Part 2, but that's what I see coming. I don't know.
Masayo too. I mean, come on. I
have no idea why.
I could understand that if that guy, after he beat Gary, went on like a little streak or something and started whooping dudes, he lost the belt the very next fight. I mean,
but the thing is he'll need it back in blood. He'll need it back in blood because it's the last person to beat him. Loma retired. You know, Tank at 35. So the only other person that's fresh, Chris Colbert gone in the win. The only other person that's fresh is Masayo to build something off of, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it makes sense. And that's why I feel like they put him on the same card out of nowhere. And just come in, look good against him, and go from there.
Man. Spec, how you feeling about Gary Russell's return, man?
Well, man, I think it's a necessary return. Do you know what I'm saying? To shake up 126 again, get himself back in the mix, more to the point. So I expect some rounds. I expect him to be able to warm up and show shades of exhibit shades of the Gary Russell Jr. that we saw before he took his hiatus, and just get back on the winning train. And you know what I'm saying? Doing the do, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Back to business. Back to business. It's good. It's great to see fighters of this level, do you know what I'm saying? Be able to weather whatever's going on outside and make a return. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know, I wasn't aware of the reason for his hiatus. But when the first time when you and Ches mentioned it, and when we was having our chats, you know what I'm saying, on Clubhouse, I went and had a look over his highlights, and I'm like, oh shit, sugar, do you know what I'm saying? This is one of them ones, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I look forward to seeing him back in the mix. Just seeing him back in the mix, man.
Yeah, it definitely should be good to see Gary Russell back out there. Hopefully, he gives a good performance. His brother just recently captured the title, so I'm pretty sure they gave him some type of motivation to get back in there. Hey, let's see.
Hey, look, you got Shushu at 26. 26 different now. It's different now. Yeah. You got Shushu at 26, Figueroa. You got Elijah Pierce, Nick Ball. What's my man name? Rabesi Ramirez, Rafael Espinoza, who beat him. Yeah. So then we might be seeing Inoue at 26. You never know.
It could get crazy. It's crazy though. Yeah. It could get crazy though, man.
The return.
Yeah. All right, now let's go to the big dogs, man. We got Usyk and Dubois. I touched on it a little bit yesterday. Glad you guys are here today to kind of, touch on it some more, so to speak. Usyk and Dubois, it's an interesting matchup, of course, because of the grudge match from the first time. The controversy from the body shot or the low blow, however you looked at it, or, counted it, scored it, or whatever. Some people thought that Dubois got the knockdown and eventually would have stopped Usyk. And then some people was like, it was a low blow. The ref gave him the time to recover. He recovered. And then he got to whooping on Dubois' ass. So with those two different points of views, in this second fight coming around, I don't know. I just feel like Dubois got it on his mind right now. Like he's on a tear. Like this boy he's not fucking around. Like the way he did AJ, he has got it on his mind.
Yeah.
And yeah, Usyk is a better boxer than AJ. You know what I mean? Lighter on his feet. He's came up from cruiserweight, so he could move way better than all these guys. But my mind is saying Usyk, but my heart is saying Dubois. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I want Dubois to complete this so bad. I don't even know why. I don't know why. I never was a big Dubois supporter like that before, but it was just something with that build-up with AJ when they went through all that, how AJ tried to like little boy him, and then he just knocks him. He destroyed him. He made me a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I jumped on the Dubois bandwagon. I'm like, okay, I like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? But Usyk, we've seen Usyk dominate these guys. I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm going Dubois, man. Fuck it. I'm going Dubois. Ches, let's go with you before we get to space. Who you liking in this fight and why, man?
You done with that violin eulogy? Look, man, we get it. Dubois done came back from the dust. He's a phoenix. We get it. That don't mean you about to beat Usyk. You got stopped the first time and you quit.
Nobody can stop timing, right? That perfect timing. You can't stop that shit. You do know that, right?
Controversy. It was a low blow. You hit my man Usyk low. Then he came back and stopped you. This ain't no redemption. He don't even deserve a rematch. I'm mad he even getting a rematch.
How he don't deserve a rematch?
Usyk about to stop him again. I don't
He
care
don't
what.
deserve a
I don't care
rematch?
what Joe just said.
You're
That
crazy.
was a low blow. That was a low blow.
You're crazy. You're
He
crazy.
quit against Joe Joyce. He quit against Usyk. He low blow Usyk, and he
Man,
got
stop
stopped.
playing. You
And he
blind,
got
dog.
stopped. What you talking about, man?
It's just
Alright,
ran.
man.
He
talking
just
about
ran.
I'm a fan. Now that's cool. You came back. You beat a few people. That's what we supposed to do in the sport.
No, we can't. We ain't just seen nobody just go on no tear like that though.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
he knocked AJ out of his boots, dog.
That's probably the biggest upset in the last 10 years to me.
For sure.
I agree.
No, hell no.
Hergovich hasn't looked the same. After he dealt with Hergovich ain't even looked the same.
Right, ain't been
That
the
don't mean
same.
you're gonna beat Usyk though.
You see,
We're gonna
See, the
disrespect.
thing-
How was that?
Are we about to disrespect the greatest heavyweight of all time?
well,
Who?
it wouldn't be disrespect. You see,
Who?
because win or lose,
Are we about to disrespect the greatest heavyweight of all time?
Alexander Usyk is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Alexander Usyk is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Bro, we got to get you the hell up out of North Carolina, man. That dust is real. That is crazy. That's
Who's
crazy.
beating him?
That is insane.
Who's beating him?
Alexander, man, stop it, man. Foreman to probably kill this guy. Fucking him and Evander Holyfield would probably be a good ass fight.
Hey, look. I'm not one of those people that's biased against Tom. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm seeing, and this is the GOAT right here. Hands down, this is the GOAT.
What?
Skill for skill, this the GOAT, bro.
Skill for skill.
It's the GOAT right here.
Alexander Usyk is a better heavyweight to you than Muhammad Ali.
No, he's not a better heavyweight.
Why you calling the greatest of all time then, nigga? Why you do that?
Well, no, because I see what you're trying to do.
Ain't nothing about what I'm trying to do.
Because you know Muhammad Ali is the people's champ. You know Muhammad Ali is the people's champ. So he's in the category of his own.
So is The Rock.
He just tried to do right there, Specs.
So is The Rock.
He just tried to do. You know Muhammad Ali is different.
Okay.
He's different.
Okay.
Come on, man. I can't say what I want to say. I can't put him up against Muhammad Ali.
Come on, Feet.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that boy Feet, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Oh yeah.
The change of the guard has already happened. Yeah. In the heavyweight division, the change of the guard has already happened. We're just waiting for the potential of the new class to line up and to make the old guards fall in line. Yeah, of the new rule. Dubois lost to Usyk. Again, I think we've dissected it ample times personally.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of shortcomings, especially after that questionable blow and the whole situation, and how Dubois, how he had a lack of poise as a fighter at that point. He wasn't able to maintain a focus that kept him in the fight, to continue applying that pressure, to get back into the good footwork and the great hand fighting that he was doing with the great southpaw of Usyk. But this time round, especially with the relationship that I've seen Dubois and Don Charles have, with the coming of age, I've seen this young man step into his own. Do you know what I'm saying? Really step into his own, just as an individual, in a way that the greater part of the heavyweights and how everyone was looking on him, like this guy was just a numbnut that, you know what I'm saying, he can knock out a few guys. There isn't much to him. And he showed us against, forget Joshua, because Hergovich writ him off the same way. Even a bit more emphatically, I'll be real. A bit more emphatically. He was very arrogant before their fight.
Yeah.
And how Dubois weathered that straight right, and kept coming through, kept walking him down. And listen, when he got off his work, it was the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? He was able to close the show. And he rolled that into Joshua, who he had Joshua's number. He had Joshua's number.
Yeah, he did. Joshua bad.
He hurt Joshua from like 21 years old, 21, 22. He hurt him.
Oh, that was not a rumor. That was actually the truth.
That was fact.
I
That was
definitely
fact.
remember hearing that. Yeah, I definitely remember.
Yeah, man.
In fact, that's how he actually got popping, right? That's yeah, you're right.
You get me? That's how we got signed to. Do you know what I mean? That's what Frank Warren pushed that out there and marketed him off of that big time.
Off the real,
because it was a big tell.
Right.
So how he dispatched of Joshua, it might have been a surprise to the world, but to a lot of us, this was coming. Again, the change of the guard. The way that they was talking about Hergovich before their fight. Do you know what I mean? With Joshua, it's like the walkout looked like he was walking out to his own funeral.
Right. I'm talking about, hey, that was crazy.
It was eerie. It was weird. That Godfather theme tune.
Yeah.
He's walking in like it's the last scene kind of stuff. He's looking. You could see it in his face that like he wasn't there. So when he told the story about how he turned up to the stadium late, or he'd had like a nap, overslept, turned up to the stadium late, basically warmed up and walked out. It was like, dude, you knew what you knew.
Yeah, no, fair.
You knew there was nothing preventing this.
You know what I said yesterday, Specs? I said Dubois whooped this nigga AJ so bad. This fool went on a retreat to Africa to find himself, like to regain or I mean, he was in search for something out there, bro.
Oh yeah, he was soul searching for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was literally like trying to figure it out again, like trying to see where he belongs. Like you get beat like that. I don't know if AJ could ever come back from that shit, bro. Getting whooped like that. Like he got whooped.
That was you see, AJ is always going to be a big draw, but that was the end
for sure,
of the undisputed AJ that I'd watched and I was hoping for him to fulfill 15 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? When he first turned pro on that campaign, picking up the belts and everything, reinvigorating the heavyweight division. Again, his fight against Dubois, I was questioning, is this about to be the change of the guard?
Yeah.
I've seen it many a time in many
times. Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? In plenty of different situations within us as gentlemen. Do you know what I'm saying? An older gentleman that might be a bit too complacent about his positioning and talking down to the younger gentleman, where he eventually gets shown up and realized that you was levels once upon a time, but do you know what I'm saying? You may be on your way. You may be on the other side of the hill at this point.
On the way down, my boy. On the way down. You know. But the good thing about this shit is that Bell got a ring and they got to line it up, and then we gonna see.
You see, okay. You see the next thing about Dubois, yeah? When he lost to Joe Joyce, he made a video saying this is the beginning. This is the first day of change. Yeah? Everything's going to be different after this. He has to do everything different. He's coming back for his.
Yep.
And he did it and he meant it. When that man sets himself to something, listen, nobody can question what's in between. Do you understand? So this Saturday, again, with how angry he is, and he does a good job. He does a good job of containing that and using that as inspiration.
Yeah.
And I just saw with the face off today and him shouting in Usyk's face. And Usyk is as stoic as ever. We know Usyk. Yeah. A man of few words. He gets to it. We know that he's a very, very, very the Joker. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Another mindful, another psychological master. I
Fact.
think him, English not being his first language is a great advantage too, because a lot of non-verbal communication and eyes and
Right.
I'm feel, you know what I'm saying? But Dubois, he met all that rage that's within him. He's gonna unleash it this Saturday. And we've got to, I want to see if Usyk can deal with this, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest heavyweight currently that has served in the modern time. So when I say in the modern time, I say from Lennox Lewis onwards.
That's what.
Yeah, giving all due respect to it.
That's hellified praise right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
he's
hellified
the
praise.
greatest. We can't say nothing.
Yeah, because when you beating all the top guys 2 times, I mean, damn, what are you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you really gonna say? Like, this guy could have did this. He beat all the if he beat Dubois twice, this dude will have 2 wins on all the top heavyweights.
Not only all the top heavyweights, all the top, that it was the top cruiserweights at the time.
Oh yeah, he whooped all the cruiserweights.
The motherfucker was undisputed in multiple weight classes. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It just
It's
be
different.
different.
I'm not. I gotta agree with you guys on that. It's definitely different. Usyk, you know, that's my dog. You know, as what did Tyson Fury called him? He called him what the fuck?
a rabbit cat.
Jumped up.
Yeah, rabbit cat or rabbit dog or some shit like that. Oh man, shout out to Tyson Fury, man. Listen, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend. I mean, I said it yesterday, guys. I'm gonna try to do this every day until the fight. Even Friday, you know, the way you know, hopefully we can do a live weigh-in, you know what I mean? Probably can get on this while we watching the weigh-in and, you know, give our little 2 cents and get these people what they want, man, talk our shit and let's keep it running, man. So, you know, hey, this is another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. I got my boy Specs and my boy Sanchez Maniac McGee. I'm gonna start with you, Specs. Hey, Specs, man, let them know where they can get you at, dog.
Hey, catch me at Spectacle, Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse. Catch me on 2 Techie, the Boxing Council. Yeah, and hold tight the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Where they can get you at, dog? How they get to you, man?
Maniac McGee, man. Find me on Instagram or TikTok at Poppy_Maniac and a TV near you soon.
Yeah.
Time out.
Man, listen, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, stopping by, y'all. You know, you always got to know.
We on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.
All right, man. We out this thing, man. We holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace. Yeah, that was some good shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.